In today's video, let's explore the life of one greedy goblin. There once was a goblin of greed, named the Upstart Goblin. He was once a wealthy real estate tycoon known for lavish parties. But his fortunes didn't last, and when the economy collapsed, his investments went with it. From riches to rags, it was only a matter of time before the goblin turned to crime. He became known as the Goblin Thief, and resorted to stealing small treasures from army supply carts. The Goblin Thief slowly turned into the Goblin of Greed, thriving on stealing treasures from the public. Eventually, the goblin got caught, faced a fine for his crimes, but due to the victim's insistence, he was ultimately imprisoned. Upon his release from jail, he secured a job at the dark factory, leaving behind his life of mischief. While working in the factory, he stumbled upon a hidden room containing the notorious pot of greed. He quickly makes off with the pot of greed and sold it to a rich buyer. This presumably gives him enough money to survive on his own for a while. Unfortunately, our goblin friend runs into more bad luck, as the handle on the pot of greed breaks and the customer demands a return. The goblin gets a replacement, but he's scammed out of his money. Instead of getting a pot of greed, he got tricked and purchased a pot of duality. After realizing the scam, the goblin tries to return the pot of duality, but somehow broke the handle. And now the seller refuses to accept the recall, and now Goblin is stuck without a buyer. Eventually, the Goblin of Greed took on the role of a housekeeper, handling various daily chores such as finance, laundry, and cooking. The Goblin also took care of the yard work as part of his duties. Later, during one of his duties, we see the Goblin stumble across sinister serpent in the yard, which he tried to tame, and tried a new career, a snake charmer. And with that, we have explored the lore of the Upstart Goblin. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next card story.